Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English, the basics for beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 8, verse number 45. O you who believe, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. When you meet a force, be firm and call Allah in remembrance, much and often, that you may prosper. And obey Allah and His Messenger, Ati'u Allah wa Ati'u Rasul, and fall into no disputes, lest you lose heart and your power depart. And be patient and persevering, for Allah is with those who patiently persevere. Two very powerful messages here, that don't try and split yourself, whether you are an organization or you are a soccer team or any other thing that you're trying to do as a group. The minute there are personality differences in that group, or if there's arguments and disputes, not only will you lose heart, not only will it injure your heart and your emotions, but your strength will go, your power will also go. Because the famous British saying, or the famous South African saying, or the famous whatever saying is that, united we stand, divided we fall. This is what we were taught at school. I was in nursery school when I was taught this. You know, the teacher gave us 7 sticks and she gave each of us 1 stick and she said, break it. And we broke it very easily. But then she tied it up in a bundle with 7 sticks and none of us could break it. So she taught us, this was in 1965, 1964, I can't remember what year that was, 65 I think. And she said, never forget that united you stand and divided you fall. So that's the first lesson. Don't lose your power. The second important point is the importance of patience and perseverance. That whatever difficulty you are going through, or whatever task you are going through, or whatever goal that you have set for yourself, remember that patience is very, very important. And the second component with patience is perseverance. When you want to try and achieve a goal, it doesn't mean you must sit quietly in a corner with a tasbih and just make sabr, 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 sabr. No, that is not. In some cases, that's required. But in a majority, in 99% of the cases, sabr means you must keep trying. The word, we forget the word perseverance. We just say sabr. But sabr on its own is weak. You must have patience with perseverance. The word perseverance means that while you are going through that sabr, you must keep working. Keep trying to achieve your goal. That means if you want to become a medical doctor, you got to study patiently and you got to keep persevering and studying to fine-tune your clinical skills. Or you want to build a big, huge project, you got to do it with patience and perseverance. Or you want to do a huge philanthropic private hospital, or say a cancer hospital and you give free treatment, then you need to go to various people to try and get funding. It's a difficult task. It's an uphill road. So you need to have patience with the people, but you can't stop. You must persevere in that. And if you do that with patience and perseverance, then God is with you, because Allah is with those who patiently persevere. Allahumma as-sabirin. And be not like those who started from their homes insolently, and to be seen of people, and to hinder mankind from the path of Allah, the Sirat al-Mustaqim. For Allah compasses round about all that they do. Remember, Satan or Shaitan made their sinful acts seem alluring to them and said, no one among men can overcome you this day, while I am near to you. But when the two forces came in sight of each other, he turned on his heels and he ran away. Right? So initially, Satan made the act seem alluring, because that's what he does. He's a chief, he's a master of deception. So he started goading the people on, go fight. Yeah, you got this in the bag, man. You're going to win this. But all of a sudden, Shaitan or Satan saw what? He saw angels coming into the battle and he got a skirk of his life. Right? So let's continue. But when the two forces came in sight of each other, he turned on his heels. He ran away from the battlefield, Satan or Shaitan, and said, lo, I am clear of you guys. I'm going from here. I'm going from here. No ways, no ways. So he says, lo, I am clear of you. Lo, I see what you see not. Lo, I fear Allah, for Allah is strict in punishment. So just a few minutes ago, he was acting like he's the boss of the battlefield, telling everyone, yeah, go ahead, guys, go. We got this under control. We got it in the bag. These Muslims will knock them. They're only 313 in number. Don't worry, man. You guys are 1,000. You're gonna conquer this battle. Just take it easy. We got it in the bag. And then when the two armies met, he got a skrik and he ran from there, right? Lo, I am clear of you. Lo, I see what you see not. Lo, I fear Allah, for Allah is strict in punishment. And he was gone. He made the problem, he deceived everyone, and he ran from there, right? Join me in the next episode. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.